Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, if you don't know already, if you work out, you can have the best workout plan in the world, man. If you're not gonna eat right, if you go take your happy ass to the gym, lift all this weight, do all this cardio, just to go home to eat whatever you want to eat, binge eat on cereal, binge eat on ramen noodles and Oreos and what else y'all be eating? Y'all be eating all kind of crazy stuff, man. Guys, you won't lose the weight like that, all right? And so I'm going to break down what I call the perfect meal plan. Yeah, the perfect meal plan. This is the Action Jackson Lose Your Big Ol' Ass Stomach edition of the perfect meal plan, all right? So there's 3 parts to it. The first part is this, and I actually wrote this in my book called Gut to Abs. All right, you can find it on Amazon. That's my little shameless plug. All right, you can find it on Amazon. The rule of 3. When y'all see me on social media, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the TikToks, what y'all see a lot of? Y'all see me talking about food a lot, right? The reason why I talk about this is because I want y'all to be aware of what things you can and you should be eating and what things you should be avoiding. All right, because I remember when I had first started my whole journey, I didn't know what to eat outside of chicken. I just used to hear everybody talking about eat chicken for your protein, eat chicken for your protein. I'm like, damn, I don't even know how to cook chicken. I remember the first time I cooked chicken, I think I put some pepper on, some salt and pepper on it. I put it in the oven. I took it out, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. I gotta go. I gotta go find me something to eat. I gotta go out and get me some fast food. but it's a journey. It's it's a learning experience, y'all. I didn't just get to where I'm at. I didn't just start where I'm at right now, y'all. I also had a journey myself, and so I had to become aware of what foods I should be eating, and so that's why I share so much of that. But in terms of the rule of 3. As I continue my journey in my career, fitness coaching and training, I used to find myself working all day, and I'd be like just working for hours. And by the time I'd get done working, I'd be hungry as hell. And I'd be like, damn, man, what I'm going to eat? What am I going to eat? And I'm already hungry. So I'm thinking with my stomach, now my head's starting to hurt because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to eat. And so this is why I start with the rule of 3. And you might be wondering, so coach, what is the rule of 3, man? What is it? Get to the point, coach. Listen, slow your happy ass down and start taking notes. This is what you want to do. You want to know what are going to be your top 3 proteins. Proteins, things like chicken, steak, different types of fish. Those are proteins, all right? You could even do a protein shake. No, you don't need to be drinking protein shakes the whole damn day, but you need to have some different options of different proteins. Then we have our carbs, your fruits. What are going to be your top 3 fruits, your top 3 vegetables, your top 3 starchy carbs, like oatmeal, rice, potato. Those are what I call starchy carbs. And then, of course, vegetables and fruits are carbs as well. They just don't have as many calories in them, okay? And then fats, avocados, guacamole. Those are what you call healthy fats. Almond nuts, cashews, walnuts, these are healthy fats. And so within each of these different food categories, proteins, carbs, and fats, you want to have your go-to. What are going to be your top 3, okay? This is what you want to do. This is going to help you simplify your life. And so that way you can free up mental bandwidth. You don't even have to think about it no more once you know what they are. And a lot of times we go throughout the week, we're eating almost the same foods on a weekly basis. But a lot of times people be like, damn, man, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. Man, I'm just so hungry. Go ahead and just put structure in your life around the food that you're gonna eat. Okay. And then the last part of the rule of three is this: if you're going out, let's say you are gonna eat some fast food. Like I like to eat Chipotle. I like to eat Kava. I have go-to meals when I go to these places. I'm not just trying new things almost every time I go, because the more you switch it up, the more your results go switch up. And so if I'm eating, chicken, rice, and steak, and then, I'm feeling all lean, I'm feeling good, I got energy, then the next time I go in there, I'm like, you know what? I want to throw some black beans and some guacamole, and it's going to change up the results. You see what I'm saying? And so just know, for all my folks who just get bored so fast, every time you switch up what you're doing, it's going to be a different result. And so this is why you want to get good at being consistent. You want to find what works for you, but then be consistent with that. Because once you start switching it, the results go change up too. Okay? So that's the first thing. That's the rule of three. The second thing, I find a lot of times most people in my DMs, one of the biggest issues they have is consistency. Guys, the reason why you have a lot of inconsistency with whether it's hitting the gym or with your nutrition is because you lack structure. You lack structure. I talk about this a lot. Let's say you got a little badass kid. They still in school. They got to wake up. They got to brush their teeth. They got to wash their face. They got to iron their clothes. Some of y'all parents, y'all don't even have your kids ironing their clothes no more. Come on, that's a reflection on you. Tell them to iron their clothes. They got to pray. If you want them to pray. And then come downstairs and, eat their food, then head outside. That's structure. If you don't give them that structure, there's going to be inconsistency with them showing up and getting on that bus on time. They go miss the bus sometimes. They go leave their homework. They go leave their book bag because you're not giving them structure. Inconsistency because of a lack of structure. And so this is why you have the inconsistency. So you want to structure your day. What's going to be your breakfast? What's going to be your lunch? What's going to be your dinner? Right? Don't worry about all this fasting stuff. Don't worry about all this keto and carnivore diet. Atkins. No. Guys, keep it simple. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 1 to 2 snacks throughout the day. 1 to 2 snacks throughout the day. Okay? That's structure. Okay? That is structure. And so now, when you wake up, you go have breakfast. But you got to gauge on what time you go have breakfast. That's on you. I see a lot of people, they always say, well, Coach, man, I always try to stop eating before, when 7 p.m. come around because, I don't want to gain no weight when 7 p.m. come around and I'm still eating. Guys, the time you stop eating does not matter. You can eat at 1 a.m. and still lose weight. It don't matter. What matters is how much you eat over the course of a day. That's all that matters. You can eat at whatever time of the day you want to. But the reason I say you got to have structure with these meals, and so that way it's not just about fat loss. It's about managing your energy. Who the hell want to look good but they feel terrible? If you want to feel good, you want to have energy, you don't want to find yourself starving at a certain point in the day, in the evening or in the afternoon because you ain't ate nothing. That's because you lack structure. This is why people do that. They be hungry as hell. They be so tired. They don't know why they be feeling tired. Because you're not eating. You have to eat, man. And then when they do eat, they be binge eating. You be binge eating on all the food you shouldn't be eating, but you can't even help it. Because you're lacking structure. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, those are going to be your bigger meals. Your snacks are going to be a little bit smaller. When I think about snacking, guys, I'm not thinking about, I just gotta put something in my stomach and so I something that tastes good. I just want something that crunch. No, guys, snacking is just to balance out your energy. Cause sometimes most people who follow me, you're hardworking, busy professionals. We do got some brokies around here too. I love y'all too, man. I want to give y'all this game too. But just, you hardworking professionals. And so you don't have all day to just be cooking meals throughout the whole day. You're like, damn, Cole, man, I just can't do it, man. I need something quick and easy. I gotta go. I gotta get to this bag. And so that's what snacking is for. Because in between your bigger meals, you may find yourself getting hungry, especially if you're thinking If you have a job that requires you to think a lot, believe it or not, thinking burns calories, guys. It's not just physical labor that burns calories. Thinking a lot can burn a lot of calories as well. And so when you're thinking, when you're working, you're doing your physical labor, whatever it is, you might not have time to go eat you a big old ass meal. You might just need you a snack. Eat you some beef jerky and some cheese or something. Eat you an Oikos yogurt and maybe some almonds or cashews, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, I share all those type of snacks and stuff on my social media, the Instagram and Facebook stuff. But it's gonna hold you over until it's time for you to eat a real meal. Now, you don't need to be snacking all day. A lot of folks will be like, man, I just snack all day and then I eat my dinner and that's it. I don't know why I can't lose that weight, man. I don't know why I can't lose that big old ass stomach. And I be thinking, what the hell so damn funny? What is so funny? Because you one cheeseburger away from having sleep apnea. And then you another cheeseburger away from having high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. Guys, this shit is important, man. This is why I talk about it so much. I'm trying to give you structure and clarity on these things and awareness, and so you can solve your problems, not normalize your problems. It is not normal to have high blood pressure. It is not normal to have type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is associated with your lifestyle, your decisions with the foods that you're eating. You have to change these things up, okay? And so that's the second thing, structure. You have an inconsistency, you have a lack of structure. Y'all hear about McDonald's and Burger King. Everybody be shaming McDonald's and Burger King. Oh, it's not good food. It's not good. It don't even matter. But they still selling billions a year. How is that possible, coach? How do they sell billions a year and it's junk food? It's not even healthy. Because they have structure. It's because they have structure, guys. And so it allows for things to be consistent. All right? In business, they call it systems. In fitness, with your workouts, with the foods you eat, routines. Okay? You have to have structure with your routines. And so that's the second thing. Last thing, if you are not tracking, you are slacking. I find that a lot of times folks are eating fairly healthy, man. Y'all be sliding my DM, hey man, I'm eating this, I'm eating that, man. I'm eating healthy already, man. I just need a good workout plan, man. That's all I need, and I can lose that 50 pounds. I'm 5'8", 260. It don't look that bad on me. Bro, if you 5'8", 250, 240, even 230, bro, you heavy. You big. You need to lose some weight. You are what you call delusional. I'm here to let you know. You are delusional right now. Because your body fat is extremely high. Like, I remember when I did bodybuilding, and I'm 5'10", y'all. And I got to the point where I was like 210, almost. I was big as hell. But guess what? I was exhausted. I was stressed because I was so exhausted. I can only imagine if it was fat, if I was 250 with extra fat on me, high percentage of body fat. I feel terrible, man. So I know how and y'all are normalizing this. You think it's normal to be like that. It's not. You wondering why you be depressed? You wondering why you be tired? Who the hell go be happy about life and confident and just bouncing with just charisma if you look in the mirror you're not proud about what you see? You just won't. Unless you're delusional. I'm here to help you. You can go to all them snowflake ass trainers if you want them to just beat around the bush. No. You need to lose the weight. You want to look better. You want to be respected. You want to be able to feel proud about where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? Life not always going to be perfect, but you just want to be proud of yourself. You want the people that you love and care about to be proud of you. You want your kids and your wife to admire you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're a leader in your community. Get in shape. Take care of yourself. And a part of taking care of yourself is being aware of your habits. This is why I say if you're not tracking, you're slacking. And so in terms of nutrition, you need to be tracking. How much are you eating? How many calories are you eating on a daily basis? Very important. Some folks don't even teach their kids about their finances and how much going in your bank account, how much going out. That's important. But it's also important to be aware of how much you putting in your body versus how much you need to be eating, how much you need to be putting in your body to be able to lose weight and to be able to maintain your weight, to be able to have energy. Some of y'all you be a grown-ass man, eating 800 calories a day. Man, what? How is that even possible? Why would you try to do that? Well, I'm trying to lose weight. No, man, that is not how you do it. You starving yourself. You do it for a day or two, and then you binge eating. Your ass being 8, 3, 4, 5,000 calories because you done starved yourself. You done deprived yourself. This is why it's important to track. Because when you track, you're able to recognize patterns. I call them success patterns. When you eat a certain food, we all done been through this. You eat a certain meal, you eat a certain food, you be like, woo, boy, I feel real good today, man. I woke up feeling good today. I got done eating that breakfast, man, I still got energy. And then the flip side, you eat a lunch while you're at work, in the middle of work, right? You go to lunch or whatever, and then you eat something, you be tired as hell. You get the itis. You be like, man, I gotta push through the rest of this day. That's a negative pattern. That's a pattern. If you tracked your meals, if you tracked how much you're eating, you can start to recognize the foods that are causing you to feel like that, whether it's good or bad. This is why you need to track, man. It's like I don't just say, hey, you need to track just to track. Like some of these trainers out here, they just say, well, shit, I see him saying it. Well, I'm gonna say it too. No, this is why you need to track. Because what you track, you can manage. You want to get more muscle? You want to look swole in your clothes, and when you take your clothes off, you want to look like that guy? You want your man, like if I'm a lady, you want your man to be like, ooh, baby, you just look like a strawberry shortcake. You look like a cheesecake. I just want to come over there and eat you. I want to eat you. If you want to look like that, your ass got to track how many days a week you working out. You got to track how much food you eating. Some of y'all, you eating too much food. That's why you can't get rid of that big old ass stomach. And you ain't tracking it. And you all sad and depressed and busted and disgusted when you step on the scale. But you ain't doing what's required to lose the weight. Tracking is required. You don't have to do it forever. But you need to do it long enough to gain awareness of how much you're eating, guys. That's the game. This is the perfect meal plan. The rule of 3, knowing what foods you go eat, so you can stop worrying and guessing about what you go eat. All right, it free up mental bandwidth. Structure. If you're lacking consistency with your meal plan or your workout plan, you need structure in your life. This is what causes inconsistency, a lack of structure. And then the last thing, if your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. If you're not happy with what your body how your body looking or how you're feeling on a daily basis, or even if you're dealing with the high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, the sleep apnea, the erectile dysfunction, you need to start tracking your habits, man, so that you're aware of what you're doing. Because what you've been doing has gotten you to where you are right now. And so if you start tracking, you can become aware of, oh damn, man, I do be eating a whole pint of Ben and Jerry's at night. Damn, I do be drinking 2-3 glasses of wine a night, and I didn't know it was 300, 400, 500 calories in just that wine. Man, what? But because you ain't tracking, you have no idea. You just winging it. And then you go right back on YouTube and Instagram, start scrolling, see if you can find another exercise to burn off belly fat. No, that is not how this shit works, man. All right? You do these things the right way, you'll lose the stomach, you'll drop the body fat, and you'll feel proud about the way you look, man. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but it sure as hell can happen a lot faster if you do these things I'm telling you. All right. Hopefully y'all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating so we can continue to grow this movement. I was about to say so I can continue to be all hyped up and amped up to give y'all this game. Yes, I want to give y'all this game, but it feel good when I see that y'all liking the game I'm putting out. All right, we out here, man. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable, and if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.